Frets have been leveled. Now I got to crown them. You'll see that next. Doing some crowning. Crowning is re-establishing the curve on the top of the frets. Right now they're flat because everything's been leveled out with a file. So here I got this little mini file. It's got a safe edge on the bottom, and what I'm doing is I'm just rounding off the sharp edges of the frets. Doesn't take much. So now I want to sand the frets. I've cut out all these little pieces. I've got all the way from 600 grit through the grits all the way up to 2000. So I'm going to start with the 400. I guess I started with, not the 600. So I'm just going to, this doesn't take long at all. I'm just going to go over the frets. I've got the green tape down to protect the rosewood of the fretboard. And this doesn't take much at all. Just want to make sure I'm hitting down along the sides of the fret, close to where they meet the fretboard. And so on. Still sanding through the grits. I'm up to 1500. Now on to the 2000 grit, which is the last one before we get into our polishing compound. So I've got some polishing compound here. This is what's called medium. I don't know what it equates to in grit, but it does a really job of shining up the frets, as you'll see soon enough. Well, that's the frets done. Looking all right. So I'm in the midst of routing the saddle slot. I forgot to film in the beginning of it, but what we have here is a saddle routing jig. This one's from Stu Mac. They can be made. I decided to go with the one from Stu Mac. I just kind of felt lazy, I suppose. At any rate, we've begun the process, and to locate the location of the saddle on the bridge, we used the intonator again, back on the 12th fret back here, and then this points out exactly where we want our saddle to be. So I put a couple of pieces of tape across to mark out the position. I've already made a couple of passes with the router. Let me clean this up a bit. So the beginning of the slot is there. I got to take another couple of passes, so bear with me a moment while I set this up. There we go. Now I want to take a look at my depth. Ideally I want to have it about 22, 23 1/100ths deep. Very close to 1/4 of an inch, but not quite. We got 0.196 inches, which is actually not far off where we want to be, so that's 5 mil. So that might be deep enough. I'm gonna have to look at it. There's our saddle slot. Came out really nice, really flush bottom. Really nice, really good. Here you can see the saddle is the saddle slot is perfectly located, exactly where we want it. Should have perfect intonation. So I've cut myself a piece of bone for the saddle. Cut it roughly to length, a little over size. I have plenty of tallness here. I've got it almost down to the thickness we want, which actually comes out to just over 3/32. So here's the process. And I go over here and I try it in the slot. As you can see, little ways to go. Sneaking up. So a whole lot of sanding on the bone saddle. We're going to see how it fits. Pretty much there. So there is our saddle saddle blank, I guess you would say. It's fitting perfectly now into the saddle slot that we made this morning. Torebo. Nice and tight. Pick up the guitar with it. Still comes out, you know, a little bit of finger pressure. I'm starting to rough out the saddle blank. I've put the same radius as the fretboard into it, which is 16 inches radius. It's going to need a lot of work to get that down to final shape, but that'll probably be a job for another day. I'm removing the tuners. I'm going to clean them up and lubricate them. They could use it after all these years. They're worn, but they still work well.